Reached on Jabalpur railway station. Let's meet with a new place, new adventure. It's on a new destination on Journey Deals channel. We have arranged few cars to go to Kanha Tiger Reserve from Jabalpur railway station. We will need to travel by road for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Now our friends are boarding their cars and let's go to visit our cars now. This is first car. There are few more also. Car number 2. Car number 3.
Hi. Hello.
Car number 4. Car number 5. And car number 6. So let's move. See you in the jungle. There are many things, many situations to tell you about Kanha Tiger Reserve. On each step it gives altogether a different experience, different adventure, different life lessons. Looks very different in every season. So we will need to make 3 parts of this tour to bring you a whole basket of adventures and beauty of this season. We had published these videos in Hindi language before. However, many Indians and foreigners requested me and messaged me to publish all these videos in English too, because they understood that there was a lot of information in all these videos. Hence, presenting all these 3 parts in English specially for you. Today is the first part. We promise you to give a complete different experience from one another in all these 3 parts, full of information and full of adventures. Hence, please don't miss any of the parts or any of the minutes in these videos, my friends, because every moment is an adventure here. Here we'll be staying for 3 nights. Very decent and beautiful resort, just 100-200 meters away from the main gate of the forest. There are many resorts like this around here. Now let's have a look at our beautiful room. This is it. Very comfortable and nice room. Main thing is we are having a good signal for phone and internet here, because generally in remote places like this there are issues with phone and internet signals most of the times. This is daytime view. 3 sides open, big windows on 3 sides of the room. Brings a great light, great air inside room and gives excellent view from all 3 sides. Good morning friends. It's 5:45 in the morning now. Day 1, going for morning first safari. 32 friends, 32 nature lovers. iCards and few documents needs to be submitted as a formality over here. This is first safari in 3 days stay over here. Let's see what happens. First cup of tea in this cold morning. Wow, very refreshing. Gate is just 2 minutes away by walk. You can see the gate just about half a minute ahead of the car with the red tail lamp. See, even children also come to enjoy forest safari. Many parents are little worried that their children will not be able to enjoy safari or this weather. How old are you?
Not five.
And you?
No.
9. Your name?
Arush.
Arush. And yours?
Arush.
Arohi. Nice names. So I request you all not to worry about children. Children also can enjoy this forest to the fullest as adults. Now let's go and meet in the jungle. You can see behind the main gate, and here starts our safari. Very fresh air. We can feel the cold breeze. See how the first ray of sun in the morning coming from amongst the gaps of the branches of the trees. The gate we see in front of us is named as Kisli Gate. Kanha National Park has 3 entry gates. One is called as Khatia Gate, which is also known as Kisli Gate. Second is Mukki, and third one is Sarhi Gate. Generally, we never see peacocks freely roaming around in open area in cities. However, in jungle, you can see them anywhere and everywhere. Even it can be seen near your vehicle also. This tree looks like dried up completely, but actually it's not. In reality, it absorbs the moisture from the air and remains alive. This is a spotted deer. This forest is a shelter for hundreds of such spotted deers, sambar and barking deer, etc. You can see them at many places and very near to your vehicle also. They are not scared of human. You will never get bored even after you see them so many times during each jungle safari. It's always a pleasure to see them. What a great scenic place. Very quiet, very peaceful. You can only listen to the bird sounds. A great relaxing musical delight, isn't it? Actually, this place is a bio-break place for the tourists approximately after an hour after safari starts. Can you see a wooden stick above the water? A bird is sitting on the top of it and taking a great sun bath. Actually, it's giving a natural energy of sunlight to the wings. That bird's name is little cormorant. It has a picked head and a shorter beak. Look at the shape of the head. Looks like a duck, but it's not a duck. While going on any road in the forest, you can see lots of ant hills. It's like fort for them. These are white colored termites actually. You can see different colors of ant hills in different parts of this forest. White colored ant hills, red colored, brown colored, reddish brown, blackish brown. Many colors can be seen. And the height of these ant hills can be anything like 5 feet, 8 feet, 10 or 12 feet also. Generally, tigers and bears sharpen their nails by scratching tree trunks like this. Here on this tree, you can see the scratches in red color very clearly. If the safari vehicles are crossing each other like this on any forest road, then they stop and the guide and driver discuss with another vehicles about where was the sighting of wild animal and then move immediately to the direction if they get some clue. There are bamboo islands on large scale in this forest. You will observe that bamboo islands are burnt on few places. They are turned into black color and dried up completely. So the question arises in our mind about why this happens. Actually, most of the bamboo plants flower only once in their life cycle. Some species of bamboo flower only once every 40 to 50 years. Bamboo dies after flowering because seed production requires an enormous amount of energy which stresses the bamboo plant to such an extent that it will actually die. This is a flower of bamboo. Beautiful, isn't it? After leaving hotel at 6 in the morning, after roaming inside forest for 2 hours, here all vehicles stop for bio break and a breakfast. Now everyone will enjoy a delicious breakfast supplied by the resort or hotel while leaving for the safari in the morning and then continue safari. All the drivers and guides gather here like this and discuss about the alarm calls for wild animals, sighting places for wild animals and latest happenings about the forest which they will plan to show to the tourists immediately after this breakfast. You will see many trees which seems like they are hugged by another tree. The tree which got covered by another tree from outside with its branches slowly starts dying. The outer tree kills this tree inside its branches completely. There are many big meadows in Kanha National Park. Actually, there were many farms here before the place got declared as National Park. These farms were cultivated by the local farmers and the villagers. So you will see many big meadows which were farms and the trees on the edges of the farms which are still here. Now all the villagers are shifted out of this forest because it's been declared as Tiger Reserve and National Park. So now those farms got converted naturally into grasslands where the deer family animals come to graze. Wild animals like to hunt in these types of grasslands. Square shaped pug marks are of male tiger. Female tiger pug marks are bigger than this and rectangular in shape. Just now we heard few alarm calls for wild animals from that front side, that direction. Moving ahead towards the alarm call's voice now. We could hear only alarm calls but couldn't see any wild animal or tiger. So now we are moving towards the exit gate. What to do if fuel in vehicle finishes in between somewhere in the forest? Hence, this fuel station is installed over here. First safari is about to finish. Couldn't locate the tiger. However, we are sure that the tiger must have seen us. In next safari, hope to see the tiger. Couldn't see the tiger or leopard in this morning safari. However, we have seen few very beautiful animals and the birds. We read the jungle. In the front, you can see the exit gate. Day 1, Safari 2. Afternoon safari getting started now. Either tiger will see us today or else we will see the tiger. But if tiger sees us, then it will be a good fortune for the tiger because it's seeing us. These are all guides. The jungle is looking more beautiful because of these guides and the security guards. This jungle would not have been looking like this if these people were not there. Now we are entering the forest and here starts the second safari for today. It's sunny, but we are enjoying it. When you leave for afternoon safari, then it's sunny here. Temperature is high, animals and birds are resting in the shadows. See this deer resting in the shadow of a big tree. In this second safari, we are going to Kanha zone. Here are several zones in the jungle. Kanha is one of the zones. The road in this zone is rocky and hill road. So a different thrill can be experienced because of the rough road. Now vehicles are crossing. We may get a clue about where the alarm calls are coming from or where are the wild animals. Here you will see a white color tree. It's distinctly different than the other trees around it. It's called as ghost tree. It's said that this tree glows in the night darkness. We stopped here because tiger was seen here 2-3 days back. So here we will try to locate the tiger and try to listen whether there are alarm calls for wild animals or any clues. If not, then we'll move ahead. No, no alarm calls at all over here. That means there is no wild animal around here. Let's move ahead. To have a drive on these rough rocky roads and especially to drive through these type of waterways is altogether a different adventurous experience. Tiger or leopard can be seen on such water places also. Kanha National Park is divided into 4 zones: Kanha zone, Kisli zone, Mukki zone and Sarhi zone. And there are 3 buffer zones named as Khatia buffer zone, Khapa buffer zone and Mukki buffer zone. Wow, what a scenic beauty of this forest. Very picturesque. This is pathway of tiger. Tiger walks from here regularly. So come out from here and goes into another part of the jungle. Many spotted deers can be seen here. Can you see green colored bushes over here? Our domestic groom is made up of these bushes. It's looking so beautiful in this forest. And see what we use it for at our home. One more ghost tree. You can see many ghost trees in this forest. This is sambar, tiger's favorite food. These are all basil plants. It's actually a wild species of basil and no animal eat this. Problem with this basil plant is it doesn't allow any other bush or plant to grow here. So the forest department uproot this wild basil and cultivate this land and plant other types of grass and plants here. This is the region where Rudyard Kipling, a very famous writer, spent a lot of his time. In these jungles are also the setting for the book and our childhood classic The Jungle Book, which is a novel about a boy raised by the wild wolves. We all have grown up listening this Jungle Book novel since our childhood. Even today's generation is also listening to this novel very interestingly. We feel very proud that this forest was the inspiration for Rudyard Kipling to write such an everlasting novel, The Jungle Book. Are you aware that baboon and deer are friends of each other? Actually, baboon sits on the trees and keeps on eating newly grown leaves and the fruits. Then during this, the fruits fall down, those newly grown leaves fall down, and these are favorite food for deers. See peacock on the roadside. Oh. Crossing the road. I think it's scared because of our presence here. Now the day is coming to an end, getting dark now. Afternoon safari is heading towards an end. We are moving towards the exit gate. Just look how beautiful this sunset looks. This is Kisli gate. Here the core zone of the forest finishes and the vehicle starts moving towards the main gate through the buffer zone. Jungle safaris are for everyone actually. We had few senior citizens also with us. So let's see what thoughts do they share about this safari.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम शशिकला पाठक। मैं पुणे से आई हूँ। अब मैं यहाँ कान्हा में हूँ और कान्हा में बैठ के आपके साथ बात कर रही हूँ। इधर कान्हा में जंगल में घूमने का मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। सबने इधर आना चाहिए। मेरा एज तो अभी 68 इयर्स है, लेकिन एज का कुछ इधर सवाल ही नहीं आता है, क्योंकि मैं तो समझती हूँ कि मैं तो 50-55 की हूँ और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है घूमने में। और मेरा एज में यहाँ आके मैं भूल गई, इसलिए मैं आप सबको यही बताना चाहती हूँ कि आप सब यहाँ आए। घर में बैठ के हम अब बहुत बोर हो गए हैं और इतना ही नहीं तो कोरोना वो डर मन में और दूसरा कुछ हम बात ही नहीं करते हैं, इसलिए यहाँ आके तो मैं कोरोना को भी भूल गई हूँ। इसलिए मैं ऐसा आपको बताना चाहती हूँ, ऐसे ही घूमने को बाहर निकलो, कान्हा में आओ, आप जरूर कर सकते हैं। आप करो, बहुत खुश रहेंगे और बहुत खुश दिखाई देंगे। और अभी इस उम्र में हमें यही चाहिए ना, और दूसरा क्या चाहिए। और परमेश्वर की जो कृपा हमारे ऊपर है कि हमारे हाथ पांव अब तक बहुत अच्छे चल रहे हैं, तो अभी तो हमें जाना ही है। नहीं तो परमेश्वर बोलेगा मैंने सब दिया है आपको, लेकिन आप उसका इस्तेमाल ही नहीं करते हैं। इसलिए मैं आप सबको विनती करती हूँ कि आप सब घर से बाहर निकलो, घूमो फिरो, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ जाओ, अपने परिवार के साथ जाओ और निसर्ग का आनंद ले लो। अभी तो सबको कोरोना का डर तो है ही, लेकिन डरने की कोई बात नहीं। मुझे तो ऐसा कोरोना तो मैं यहाँ आके भूल गई। कोरोना से डरने से बदले हम कुछ प्रिकॉशंस ले लें, मास्क पहने, हाथ साफ कर ले, धो ले साबुन से, और अच्छा खाना खाए। बस इतना ही काफी है कोरोना से दूर रहने के लिए। आप सबके साथ, अपने परिवार के साथ, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ घूमने के लिए बाहर निकल पड़ो। बहुत ही अच्छा होगा, आपका मन और शरीर दोनों तंदुरुस्त रहेगा। खाली कोरोना का ख्याल रखना है, प्रिकॉशंस लेनी है और हमें घूमने के लिए बाहर निकलना है। धन्यवाद।